doing all right tonight? I'm the kind of person that believes in that yin and yang kind of thing in life. You know, if you give something, you gotta take something. If you take, you gotta give. I did what a lot of other blondes did, and I gave up common sense so I could be cute. And I also gave up my sense of direction so I could be smart. But what that leaves you with is an adorable geek who doesn't know their way home. And I get lost quite a bit out there. So I learned a lot of stuff out of a book. I decided that's how I was going to figure out life, you know. But I read a lot of books, and not one book on plants said, don't water the fake ones. And those fake boots that you get, I don't know if you women know what I'm talking about, the little flaggy things they kind of stick on, you know. The directions do not say, and I know because I read them twice, the directions do not say they will fall off if they're wet, if you sweat. And they will. I know that was horribly embarrassing. You guys have no idea. So, and I've been trying to do those new epoxy resin tables. I don't know if you guys have heard about those. Those are a lot of fun to do. So I've been practicing on something little, right? So, nowhere in any tutorial or on anything that I read said do not put the A cap on the B bottle because it'll seal and you can't get it off ever. No common sense, right? And I think that's bad packaging. At first I thought it was bad packaging, and then I thought, those motherfuckers did that on purpose. You know how many people probably did that? You know, they did that shit on purpose so they could sell more shit. I'm like, that's how sneaky people are these days. It wasn't bad packaging, they did that shit on purpose. So I take it to my old man and I say, honey, I need help. And he's not even looking at me. He said, I know, but I learned a long time ago that you are who you are, so it is what it is. And I said, fuck you, man. I need help getting the cap off, not with my life, right? So he looks at it and he knew immediately what I did. And he looks at me and he says, honey, you are who you are, so it is what it is, and you're going to have to accept that. So anyway, what was I going to say? Shit, I hate when I get lost up here. Anybody else over here over 50? Anybody else reach that? Amen, right? Yeah, I finally reached that age, but I don't think it's an age, I think it's an attitude. It's an attitude that you finally get to when you've had enough bullshit from enough people that you just give up on everybody. Not you guys, though. I wouldn't give up on you guys. I know you guys are great. It's everybody else. There's people out there, you know? So, and now because of Bidenomics, he's broke and I'm single, and it's a bitch to be single at my age because I'm right in between, you know? So, this is how a normal day goes for me, guys. Okay, so I go out on the date, and the first half of it, I'm listening to the guy's bullshit because, you know, I'm supposed to care about what he's talking about. So I listen to his bullshit, and about halfway through, I've had enough because I'm 50 and life is short. So I spend the other half of the day pointing out his bullshit. And by the end of the day, he's either cussing or crying. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I'm cussing or crying at the end of the day, that's the end of the fucking day. There is no other day. And these guys, it blows me away when they want to say a day. I'm like, seriously, dude, you were standing in the road crying. And I gotta admit, guys, I hate to say it, but there's been a time or two that seeing a grown man cry has brought a little smile to my face. So I might have said yes to a date or two just because I was having a really shitty day and I needed to pick me up. You know? So, what else was I going to say? You know the hot crazy scale for women? It's a real thing, and the matrix is a real thing. Well, there's also the cute, the handsome rich scale, you know, there's a matrix. But now because of Bidenomics, it's all on its head. But don't worry, the hot crazy scale has not changed a bit. And if you doubt it, take me out on a date. Because I promise, I am right there between crazy as a little bitch and want to marry her. And guys will be like, I'm in love with you. And I'm like, no, you're not. You have no idea. And then the other guys are just like, you're such a bitch. And I'm like, hang in there. This shit is good. You know? So I'm one of those kind of people. So I've learned a lot in books. And like I said, there's a lot of things you can't learn. But one thing I did read was that from your mouth to your ass is a continuous mucous membrane, right? But it does not say that you cannot bleach your asshole with your teeth whitening gel. You can't. It's painful. Don't do it. No common sense, right? No common sense. God has a sense of humor, doesn't he? He really does, really does. All All right, that's about it I got for you guys. Thank you so much. You guys have been great. I appreciate your time.
All right.